cushions, chairs.
We have a lot of fire victims. We have a lot of people
Oh,
that
oh, okay. Victims of fire.
yes, and we
Sure.
have a lot of people that don't have an apartment because they are in a shelter or in a hotel. Then they get an apartment. Of course, we want them to have.
Okay, so people who are in shelters can come here when they're able to leave the shelter
And we
and.
get everything they need. We get blankets and sheets, even decorations, whatever they need. We try to get for them.
So that's important for us to know as outsiders. Everything is available. If you use it in your home, they can use it in their homes. So we're going into another area. Oh, wow. It's like it's like a clothing store. Look, everything's sorted, size appropriate.
So whenever we have somebody that is in need of clothing, then we have a volunteer or somebody that is in the area to come here and get whatever they need. So this is why everything looks this nice. Look.
This is wonderful. The dignity that we are sharing with our sisters and brothers who are not clothed as well as we are is just, it's remarkable and appropriate.
Yes, and do you when you came 10 years ago? This was the food pantry at that time.
Yes, I remember that. How tiny
So
it
you
was.
see how much we grow, and I think we're gonna keep on growing. But you know what? We cannot grow anymore if we do not continue having the support of the people that we already have and new people that I want to have.
And I would like to encourage you to contact your local public officials. I mean, and realize that these people need your and their support, clothing, food, housing, and sometimes the public doesn't give as much. And let me ask you that question. Um, how much of your budget is government subsidized?
Very small, very little. I'm not the one to talk about numbers, but let me tell you, 95, 97% of this program runs because of the generosity of beautiful people out there.
Charity.
Yeah.
That's overwhelming. That's overwhelming. As Jerry pans the items, this looks like mostly women's clothing and all neatly placed, just as if you're in a major department store, size appropriate, X large, small, all that. It's so ordinary. And for a person to come here whose house has just been burnt out, what a relief it must be that they can bring clothing home to themselves
Yeah,
and to their children.
yeah. To get a set of brand new towels to a fire victim, or sheets, or linens, or a beautiful brand new coffee maker, to these people that is amazing because when they lose their home, when they lose everything they have, they lose hope. And when they come here, they see that hope is not lost. You can lose whatever you want to lose out there, but hope is not lost because you come here and we're going to help you. We're going to give you the push for you to get back on your feet.
Uh, God bless you. That's amazing. That's amazing. And okay, we're Catholic. This is sponsored by the Diocese of Patterson. But I invite everyone,
Oh,
Catholic,
yes.
Protestant, Jew, Muslim, Buddhist, wherever you are, to look around, and if you see a person in your sight, he or she is a creation of God, and he or she has needs as you have needs, and we're here to expand our horizon and open up our consciousness to the needs of so many people who have a lot less than we do.
Yes,
Beautiful, Carlos.
yes. Thank you so very much.
Carlos, have we reached the end of the tour?
Yes, and one more time, I'm going to invite every single person out there. Even if you don't want to give us your time, even if you don't have anything for us, just come and see what we see every day. Just feel a little bit of what we feel when we go home.
Time, talent, treasure. And now Carlos is adding another level of commitment to that. Just the human dynamic that happens when we give to someone in need. And when they pack their bags and give them to someone, they may see them again, they may not see them again, they may see regulars. They are able, Carlos is telling you this, to sit down in their homes at night and give thanks for what they have. That's all we're asking of you, to give thanks for what you have by sharing time, talent, treasure here at the Father English Community Center.
And one more thing, if you have teenage kids in your house, they need to know what's going on. Sometimes they take things for granted. Bring them over. Bring them over, and believe me, this is going to be an experience for them to change and to think about life in a different way.
Your phone number and your information will be on online.
Yes.
And if someone wants to come with their children on a Saturday, say,
Just call me and I will be more than happy to have you. We are here every Saturday from 8 to 12 and every other day 8 to 4.
are you open on Sundays?
No, no. Sometimes on Sundays, whenever we have a special project or special donation, I do not say no to food. So sometimes I'm here on Sundays, but it's Monday to Friday and Saturdays.
Is there any major fundraiser happening or planning to happen regarding Catholic Charities or the food
Yes.
pantry?
Oh, definitely. Catholic Charities has the golfing fundraiser, which is going to be sometime in August. That is amazing. Chris Brancaro can give you more information about that.
Okay, I'll put
And
that
then we have the tank pool. It's like a big tank that
Oh,
people
right,
pool
right,
and
right,
whatever.
right.
The veterans program is going to have that actually next week, I believe. No, it's in June. So we have to have all these fundraisers to get the money we need, not only to run this big program, but Catholic Charities has a lot of other programs out there.
Yes. Eventually, we're going to be interviewing Chris, who's the head of development for Catholic Charities, and that's who Carlos is referring to. Thank you for joining us, Carlos. God bless you and your work. Thank you and your family.
Thank you.
And let me hear from you, fatherlouskirty@hotmail.com, and you'll also have availability of Carlos's email. Tune in, come here, visit, donate, time, talent, treasure, all for your sisters and brothers. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you.
As we were leaving the clothing area, a few items came up. One is the placement of homeless people here in housing. Carlos is going to mention that. But also, I saw this sign, a Garden of Hope, which got me interested. So, Carlos, what is the Garden of Hope?
Well, this is something really beautiful that I'm very proud of. Right across from us, we have a school number 3. All the kids that go to the school are very, very poor. Many of them are undocumented, and many of them come here to get food. Right by the school, there was an abandoned lot. A lot of people, homeless people, used to be in that lot doing drugs, drinking beer, and doing things that they were not supposed to. And the kids are right there. So the kids came out just to see that. And I said, wait a minute, nobody sees what I see? So I went to the school and I started talking to the principal at that time. He said that he wanted to have a parking lot there. But I said to him, I've been here for so many years and I've been seeing this for many years. Something needs to happen. So I did speak to a group of people. We went to the Board of Education. We got permission to have the lot. We raised $7,000 and we fenced it in. Now we have a beautiful garden there. We even have a butterfly garden. We grow tomatoes, cucumbers, eggplants, corn. Everything that we harvest comes to the food pantry, and now when the kids go outside, they don't see somebody doing drugs.
Yes.
They see butterflies. They see tomatoes. They see cucumbers. I mean, it's the most beautiful thing.
St. Francis. I swear.
Well, I was really concerned about the kids. We need to protect our kids. And too bad that these kids don't have money to go to a park. They don't have money to go to a movie theater. They don't have money to go anywhere. And whenever they are in the school, they go outside and they see what they are not supposed to be seeing. Now they see way different things than that. And that is called our Garden of Hope.
The Garden of Hope.
Jardín de
Jardin? Oh,
Esperanza.
Jardín de la Esperanza. Excellent. Okay, before we leave, we're going to take a picture of that. It's a rainy day, so we'll see what it looks like. But it's still the Garden of Hope that was established by.
I can walk. It's right here. I can walk with you.
Carlos, without naming names, of course, tell us about the woman who came with the little baby.
Yeah, a few weeks ago we saw this lady. I mean, she's maybe, 22, 23 years old, and she was homeless. She just became homeless, and she had a baby in her arms. Beautiful baby, maybe a month old, and this poor woman was so scared. She was so fragile. She didn't know where to go with her baby. 22, 23 years old with a baby, and now she's homeless. I don't know why she became homeless. I don't know what happened to her, but those questions are not for me to ask. As soon as I saw her, I brought her inside the office. We do have a program for social services. We do help people find an apartments, and if they qualify, and if we have the funds, we help them with the first month's rent and the first month's security. And also, we place them in hotels because we don't want, especially like in this case, we don't want diapers to go after the baby, and we don't want this poor woman to be homeless. So she was placed in a hotel for a few days. Now we're trying to get her an apartment. Not only that, I was able to give her brand new clothing for the baby, diapers, baby wipes. Do you know what it is to give a baby or a mom with a brand new baby a pack of diapers? that is too much. And then we had food. I mean, her life changed in the next 10 minutes after I met her. And once again, that's what we're here for.
Wow. We need to reproduce you several times over.
Not me, not me. We need. All I do is talk, as you can see, and I do it very well. All I need, all I need is all those people out there who are going to see this video, and the ones who are already helping us. Do not give up on us. Do not leave us hanging, because our clients depend on us as much as we depend on them.
Wow. This will not end. This experience will not end. I hope it doesn't end with you either. We're going to go across the street in a few moments to see the Garden of Hope. But I hope Carlos's stories have really touched you. Time, talent, treasure. Come on. Let's help. Even if you bring your kids down to see the reality of how people are being taken care of with dignity here at the Father English Community Center. God bless you and thank you. We keep ending our videos, but I have to always have a PS and a PS and a PPS. And the last thing Jerry asked Carlos as we were leaving is how involved is Bishop Kevin Sweeney? He's the newest bishop here in Paterson, New Jersey. He's my bishop. And what did Carlos have to say?
He is amazing. We are so lucky to have him. We are so glad that he's with us. Every time we need him, he's always on point. Every time we need his time, and he's a very busy person, but every time we need to speak to him, every time we need something from him, he's right on point, and he's just the most humble, extraordinary man that we couldn't get. I'm so glad we have him.
We interviewed him not long ago, and he's a city guy too, so he knows the city.
I do remember one day I went to talk to a group of people about the food pantry, and he was there. And when I finished my talk, of course, it was supposed to be 15 minutes, and I spoke for about 45 minutes, because that's me. And when I finished my talk, he came and he gave me this most beautiful and wonderful, I mean, I felt it, a beautiful hug, and I will never forget that. He's such an amazing person. He's a saint.
God bless him. And this is a portrait of Bishop Kevin Sweeney, Bishop of the Diocese of Paterson, New Jersey, and in Carlos's words, he's sweet, a very, very generous, humble, and caring person.
Yes, he is.
Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you.
This might be the end. I might come back for another one.
Okay, no, anytime, anytime. We need to talk about the garden.
Yes, we'll come back in the springtime when it's not raining.
Actually, you...